Hi, I'm Torsten. So this is video number 2 of 3 for Outcreating Struggle. So first of all, I want to thank you, everyone that commented on the first video. I really appreciate it. It's great to hear what is going on in your lives around struggle, around what's going on and what you are experiencing in your life. And so today I'm going to talk a little bit about an example of somebody else's experience around struggle and outcreating it. And then at the end of this video, I'll talk a little bit about what's happening on the next one. And so today I'm going to give a couple tools as well with this example. And so the example is actually my roommate, Crystal. And she does facilitation, and she has a program, a class called Momentum. And so in this class, she does one-on-one sessions with people in her class. And they're short sessions, and she does sometimes between 50 and 70 sessions within like a 2 or 3 day period. And so in doing those sessions, you can imagine that is a lot of one-on-one time with people. And so after day 1, she would finish day 1 of these sessions, and she'd do this once a month. She would come out and she would be like fried. She'd just be like, someone hit her, a truck hit her or something like that. She would just be like, and so you can imagine by day 3, she would basically not be able to even talk. And so anyways, the other day she came to me and she basically got to the place where she acknowledged, she's like, this isn't working for me. And so she acknowledged, like, there's got to be something else. And so we actually talked about it. We sat down, we talked about it, and looked at what else was possible. We looked at spreading the classes out for over a longer period of time, the different sessions, just doing it in a different way. And then even looking at like bigger options, like, well, if this isn't working for you in the way this is being done, maybe, just maybe, it might be something to end and do something different. And so after discussing this for a little while, we did get to a point where, or she got to a point where she was like, yeah, this isn't working for me, and these other options don't seem to create anything more. I'm going to end this class. And so when she did finally make that choice of ending the class, there was this release, this like relaxation, this feeling of like, oh, this is so nice. I don't have to continue doing something that I really is just not creating more in my life. And so for her, the tool number 1 is just acknowledging that, what, when you're banging your head against a wall, when you're doing something that just isn't working, to just stop and just acknowledge to yourself, like, this isn't working. And then ask a question, which would be the next thing. So what else is possible? And so that is really the big thing, is to take that time. And I know that you're just saying, well, when you're super frustrated, you don't want to stop and ask questions. That's the time where you're just like, And I get that for when you're in that situation, but it just creates so much more if you can just take a moment and go, okay, what else is possible here? What else can I create? And when you do that, that just creates such a big opportunity. And so I really encourage you, when you're in that space of just like, that just like, and you're just that frustration, to take that moment and acknowledge that you are frustrated and that you can do something different. And so what I'll talk about that actually more in the next call. I'll talk about going kind of beyond what you can really create with that when you do acknowledge and so on. So I'll get into that in a little bit more detail in the next call. So again, I really I invite you to comment about this, what this video did for you, what it brought up for you, maybe some situation or something like that. I'd love to hear from you, so please comment on this, and I will see you in the next video, which will be coming out in a couple days. So until then, see you later.